Hello everyone and welcome back to Mark Your Golf. Today we're going to talk about some finer points of putting. Okay, putting obviously is very important. Booby Locke penned the phrase that you drive for show, putt for dough. So let's have a look at what he did to make his putting stroke better and hole more putts. He was widely regarded as the best putter of all time. So first of all, let's discuss the putter and the golf ball. So the putter does have loft. It's very minimal. It's about 5 or 6 degrees on average. So why does a putter have loft? So there's a couple of reasons why the putter will have loft. Obviously we will like when the ball's sitting on the grass, believe it or not, it will sit in a little depression on the green. So the loft will help it bounce out of that depression a little bit. We don't want to hit down on the golf ball. It will make it pop up and bounce offline, especially if you hit it in the wrong part of the golf ball. So we do want to make sure that we're getting top spin on the golf ball. That will help it keep its line. It'll also help with speed control. And we'll talk a little bit about that as well. So this golf ball here, this sports ball, we'll use it as our golf ball today. Let's think about 4 different quadrants of the golf ball. So if I wanted to impart top spin on the golf ball, I would like to probably hit it on this quadrant or this quadrant. Okay, so to hit it on these quadrants here, we would like to hit from the inside of the ball. That will help impart a top spin. If I have a stroke that comes from outside in, I will tend to be hitting it on that side of the ball, which will impart backspin exactly like a golf shot. We're going to impart backspin on the golf ball, and that bobbles offline. Very hard to keep the ball online and very hard for speed control as well. So Booby Locke especially had a method of hitting it on this side of the golf ball or one of these quadrants. He would putt from inside out, okay, inside out, with a square face at impact, imparting top spin on the ball. So let's have a look at that. I have this simulated putter face. Here's my putter face here. Here's obviously where the putter's aiming, both in toe and heel. So what a lot of people think needs to happen, or has the impression that needs to happen with the putter, is that it will slightly open and slightly close. Okay, so that is both correct and wrong. It all depends on how you perceive it or what plane you're perceiving that putter face opening and closing to. So without getting into too much there, let's just think about one plane. So what Booby Locke did, he had a slightly closed stance, didn't have a very wide stance, fairly narrow, played everything off the front foot. Most of his weight was on the front foot, but he would bring the putter on the inside, and to him, he would describe as his putter face as closing or hooding. So closing. All right, as you can see here, it's not actually closing, it's staying square. So again, it's all about perception. So that's staying square. When you're over the ball, because of the putter shaft and so forth, or the angle of the putter shaft, it will appear that you hood the face. But it stays square, and he swung from the inside out, imparting top spin on the golf ball. So if we were to have our putter opening and closing, you can see that there's a couple of problems there. One, that the putter starts to aim well to the right here. You have to get it very square at impact to make sure that you're hitting towards your target line, and then it closes. Okay, so the problem with that is for speed control, we've got 2 arcs that work there, one on the heel, one on the toe. The inside arc is moving slower than the outside arc. Okay, so unless you're hitting it exactly the same spot every time, with the exact same rate of closure, with the club face pointing at the target at impact, you're going to have some problems in getting it going the same way every time. Okay, so obviously if we hit it more towards the toe, we're going to get a further roll, or the speed's going to be faster coming off the club face than it will coming off more towards the heel. So again, what Booby Locke did was feel like he's bringing on the inside, on the backswing, and hooding the face, and then hitting on that inside quadrant, getting some top spin. So I've touched on those points very quickly. I hope you understand what I was saying there. If you don't, please don't hesitate in contacting me through my website at markshawgolf.com, or through my Facebook site, Mark Shaw Golf, or Instagram, Mark Shaw Golf. I hope that helps you with your putting. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate in contacting me. Thank you, and stay safe.